all-party meeting called by Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba in a bid to find a consensus on the MCC agenda failed to go the government way, as other parties barring Nepali Congress stood against the endorsement. Understandably, the bone of contention circulating the national politics in recent time has been the US-funded MCC agreement. The development has invited more uncertainty over the fate of a now infamous multi-billion-dollar US deal, which could also affect the power-sharing equation of the ruling coalition. Good morning, I'm Sarah Chitakar, and these are the headlines of the hour. Nepali Congress fails to win the confidence of other parties, including ruling partners, regarding MCC ratification. A committee led by leader Jhalnath Khanal to study MCC deal. Deuba camp holds sway at the Central Committee election in the 14th General Convention with 25 members out of a total of 35 from Deuba panel. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation pledges to set up a humanitarian trust fund for Afghanistan as millions face hunger and poverty. And title contenders Liverpool held to an enterprising draw by Tottenham in the English Premier League. Manchester City extend the lead by 3 points with a win over Newcastle. Serious disputes have emerged in the ruling coalition regarding the ratification of the US-funded Millennium Challenge Corporation agreement. An all-party meeting held at the Prime Minister's official residence in Balwatar ended without headway yesterday, as the parties other than Nepali Congress concluded that the controversial deal could not be endorsed intact. The meeting at Balwatar failed to arrive at a common stand, as ruling partners viewed their opinion against the endorsement of the US-funded deal. Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba had summoned the all-party meeting as the government remained poised to table the MCC bill at the parliament. In the meeting abstained by the main opposition CP and UML, the attending top brass leaders representing various parties in the parliament opined that a number of clauses in the MCC agreement were too contentious to be endorsed in its present state. Emerging out of the meeting, government spokesperson Gyanendra Bahadur Karki informed that the additional efforts would be underway to seek a consensus on the MCC agenda. Meanwhile, the meeting has called on the main opposition, CP and UML, to facilitate with House proceedings. 35 candidates in the open category have been elected as Central Committee members from the Nepali Congress 14th General Convention. Party President Deuba faction has maintained majority in the Central Committee membership in the open category, winning 25 out of 35 positions. There was not a single women candidacy, as all elected candidates are men. Arjun Narsingh Kesi, Ram Sharan Mahat, Dilendra Prasad Badu, Bal Bahadur Kesi have been elected as Central Committee members from Shekhar Koirala faction. Likewise, Dipendra Giri, Govinda Raj Pokhrel, Sanjay Gautam, Dinesh Koirala and Ajay Babu Shivakoti have also been elected from Koirala faction. Former General Secretary Shashank Koirala received the highest 3,836 votes. Meanwhile, from Deuba panel, NP Saud, Balkrishna Khad, Uday Samsher Rana and Ramhari Khatiwada have been elected as the Central Committee members. Likewise, Ramesh Lekhak, Gyanendra Bahadur Karki, Shankar Bhandari, Jeep Chiring Lama and Gopal Man Singh have also been elected from Deuba panel. Jeet Jung Basnet from Nepali Congress Youth Wing and Rajiv Dhungana from Nepal Student Union have also been elected as Central Committee members. The other elected members are Sunil Bahadur Thapa, Mohan Bahadur Basnet, Nain Singh Meher and Govinda Bhatrai. Likewise, Kundan Raj Kafle, Surendra Raj Pandey, Padma Narayan Chaudhary and Guru Baral are among the 35 Central Committee members. Madan Bahadur Amatya, Umesh Jang Raimajhi, Krishna Kishore Khimire, Gopal Dahit and Mohan Acharya have also been elected as Central Committee members. Meanwhile, Ganesh Lama, popularly known as Gunda Naike, has also been elected as Central Committee members. Lama, who filed his candidacy from Deuba panel, received 1,782 votes. Lama is alleged of smuggling red sandalwood, demanding ransom and involved in illegal contract business. It's been about 2 weeks that the government initiated legwork for the inoculation of an additional vaccine as a prevention against the new strain Omicron. At a time when reports of some influential people receiving the third jab are pouring in, health experts have pointed out the need to inoculate the general public with the third vaccine without further delay. We have more in this report.
125 people in India were infected with Omicron by Saturday, while in Nepal, the official data indicate only 2 people infected with the latest variant of COVID-19 as of Sunday. Health experts have said that since the new variant is spreading at faster rate in India, the alarm bell has also rung in Nepal. A study in England has revealed that booster dose could be effective up to 80% against Omicron variant. The government in Nepal had earlier announced of preparations to administer the third dose, but nothing substantial has been done till this report was prepared on Sunday evening. Nepal had received over 30 million vaccines, out of which 21.6 million vaccines have been administered to general public. 31.7% of the population has received both the doses. Health experts have maintained that if a booster dose is not provided to general public, an alarming scenario resulted by fast-spreading Omicron infection cannot be ruled out.
In our Public Voice segment, we had asked people in different districts of the country what should be done to preserve traditional festivities. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
परम्परा कायम हुने गरिकन विद्यालय स्तरबाट नै शिक्षा दिन जरुरी ठान्दछ।
वडाहरु नगरपालिकाले सहयोग गर्नुपर्छ।
नियन्त्रण दियो भने यो चाहिँ राम्रो हुँदै जान्छ।
सरकारले पनि हेर्नुपर्छ।
युवाहरूलाई यहाँको संस्कृतिको बारेमा जानकारी गर्न सचेत गराउनुपर्छ।
आफ्नो चाडबाडहरूलाई चाहिँ मनाउँदै जानुपर्दछ।
यसलाई चाहिँ फलोअप गराउनलाई उनीहरूलाई सिकाउनुपर्छ। हाम्रो पिढी नयाँ पिढीहरूलाई
युवाहरू मिलेर हामीले आफ्नो सांस्कृतिक भाषाहरू जोगाउनुपर्छ।
Time now for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question: what's your take on the delay on behalf of the government regarding inoculating an additional vaccine against coronavirus? Your options are A. Undermining public health, B. Dismal preparations, and C. Limited to influential people. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good day.